Tip tip tally ho, and a cup of tea out there for our European friends today. As the royal wedding has completed, as it shall be. I think it's completed, I'm not really sure. Nobody cares, not even the people in Europe care. What is up, guys? I'm Cold40 here. We're going to be looking at the top cut of the ARG. I'm going to be looking at two very interesting decks. I'm not going to be looking at Furman's deck list. Just a couple of interesting things that I've seen kind of come out of the ARG this past week. And they were playing new format. That's one of the reasons why I think it was worth it to kind of delve into these lists. To give them a little bit of credit and things like that. So the first list we're going to be looking at is Artifact Paleo. And the first thing you're going to be like is, oh my god, Paleo? Really? Well, out of the four diverse decks that topped, I mean, between Spirals, Gouki, Trickstar, and Spiral, this was the only other deck to make top 16, so, you know, you might not like it, but somebody else might, and just remember, when you're losing to this deck on the other side of the room, because you're like, oh my god, why did I not pay attention to Fat Robbie? Well, Rob was going to be wrong, so anyway. Let's talk about this, shall we? One Lancia, one Morale Attack, and one Scythe. I always kind of want to see more than one Scythe. That's just me. Triple Dupe, two Ronin, triple Swap Frag. Spells, one Dark Hole. We have no dualities in this deck. We have no Pot of Desires for turbo ability. Nothing. You kind of just draw your hand and you go. Traps, one Anti-Spell Fragrance, triple Sanctum, one Heavy Storm Duster, one Imperial Order, two Lost Whim, one Mirror Force, triple Cadena, triple Dynamisk, two Morella, triple Illinoides, true Ripple Reckless Grade, one Judgment, two Stee Reich, one Warning, and two T-Rin Shell Tribute. The extra deck down here, one Proxy Dragon, triple Miss Starboy, one Decode, triple Totally Awesome, one Centaurium, two Opabenia, one Monoclus, one copy of Grumbly Olugos, one Downham Edition, and one Cat Shark. And then the side deck, two Lancia, triple Effect Veiler, one Kaiju, triple Called by the Grave, one Twin Twister, triple Dimensional Bear, and two Red Reboot. First off, why do we not have draw power in this deck? I guess outside of your like standard Reckless Grade, I guess you don't really need it, but you're kind of putting yourself in an interesting position of playing dead cards with these three. I'm actually kind of curious to know how Lancia did for him. I don't really feel like Lancia comes up all that much. Also, the one blind Anti-Spell Fragrance in this also seems kind of hit or miss. I mean, so going into this event, you know, Pendulum Edition might be there, you know, True Draco might be there. So you kind of, like, you still want to play for them, but you don't. This is also a chainable spell or trap card that you can pretty much flip and trigger any of your Paleos off of. So I guess there is some insane value in this. I also find playing this many artifact targets, it does seem a little bit clumpy to me as a player, but I understand where his logic was coming from on some of these choices. Give or take a few just minor complaints from me, but outside of that, the build looks a-okay. No real complaints, I feel. Here, I've heard ratio differences on a lot of the Paleo traps from a lot of different players and things like that. Also, Lost Wind is a very interesting card. Being able to negate something at will and recur this back is incredibly good, especially in the Gouki matchup. You know, you never know when you're going to have to make another passive on the next turn to blink something or blank something. So I guess there's a lot more value in this now because of just, we're in a combo heavier format. It's best to probably consider taking advantage of this. Also, being able to resolve a fuck you on your opponent is key. I don't think this deck has a very good going second matchup. This deck doesn't have evenly matches, so there is that. I feel like just a lot of your boards can be broken just by the pure aggression of what's coming across the table. Yeah, Totally Awesome, still a fantastic fucking card in the metagame. But I guess this player did do something right, because he did top 16, a rather large event, I guess, in terms of things. You always have the argument that people are like, well, we don't consider ARGs tops anymore. Yeah, that's fine. But still, in terms of new format and things like that, very interesting build coming out of Paleo. And like I said, if you're one of those people that knows your perfect Paleo ratios, go for it. Try the deck. Outside of that, as an anti-meta call, I guess I don't disagree with these choices, but I don't know. It's still Paleo at the end of the day. Why couldn't this have been ABC or something? You know what I mean? And then the other list I want to talk about for this video is the Destiny Hero Gouki list. So, Gouki is this big fuck you right now in the community. Basically, what ends up happening with this deck is you produce 2 warriors. I don't really care how you do it. You produce 2 warriors. Alright, bada bing, bada boom, they're on the field. You use a Soul Day. You can add a warrior from your deck to your hand if you really need to. It just kind of depends what you want. And then you can't really do anything with that warrior for the rest of that turn or activate their effects. That's cool. But what we do care about is being able to send 2 equips. So you can bada bing, bada boom these off. And then you'll be able to special summon your Gouki and just kind of start extra linking your opponent out of the game. This deck is literally the definition of not fair. Basically, you produce a Trigate locked board with your opponent not being able to do anything, with Mermaid pointing and reducing everything. That is just, yeah. It's literally not fun at all. But this deck takes an interesting spin on things because for some reason, we're playing heroes in this shit. I guess this man's logic was, you know what, fuck it. Why play Naturia Beast? Why play anything else when I can pay half my fucking life points, summon out a fucking Shadow Mist, and move on along with my day? Like, I don't know what this man was thinking, but I appreciate this because this is some dank ass shit. Like, literally. Also, being able to add a hero monster from your deck to the graveyard, or from your deck to your hand is pretty fucking good. Like, I will say that. I definitely, I like that. It's probably why you're playing garbage like Malicious. But I don't know what his dead draw ratio was. It's the thing that frustrates me about this. If I'm playing this many fucking dead draws over here, like, fucking Lord help me. Like, I ain't playing Destiny draw. Like, I'm already playing one of the worst vanillas in the game. You know how many times I draw this? This is worse than Garnet for me. But, fuck it. Also being able to produce shit like Destrudo here. Destrudo's still another starter. Basically being able to link it off. Also, Destrudo can warp with this. I guess that's kind of funny. But anyway. Triple Armageddon Knight. 2 Ash Blossom. Triple Malicious Man. 1 Destrudo. 1 Dragodius. 2 Shadow Mist. 2 Headbat. 2 Octoman, 1 Scorpio, 2 Suplex, and 2 Twist Cobra, along with 1 Nightmare Corruptor Ibly, 1 Super Agent, and 1 Vion. I love how that we're always playing the one of random Super Agent. Yeah, y'all never thought that we'd be seeing Super Agent outside of his archetype, right? Oh yeah, it's a special summonable level 4 warrior. Why the fuck not? Spells, Triple Hero Lives, Triple Call by the Grave, 1 Phoenix Blade, 1 Empowerment, 1 Foolish Burial, 2 Rematch, 1 Mass Change 2, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Moon Mirror Shield, 1 Rhoda, and 1 Soul Charge. This is this isn't actually that interesting. This just gives you the ability to discard a card, so summon 1 empowered monster from your deck. Hello, I am starter for you. If you have the Malicious, your best case scenario is, lol, I have a Soul Day now. Like, that's literally all this engine does. Like, I find, at least if this gets Ash Blossomed on for your special summon, I guess you're in a much better position, right? Like, your opponent wasted their Ash Blossom and they didn't wait for the Isolde Day. So, I guess that works. Extra deck, 1 Trigate, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 2 Phoenix, 1 Mermaid, 1 Griffin, 2 Goblin, 1 Cerberus, 2 Isolde, 1 Firewall, 1 Borreload, and 1 Dank Man. In the side deck, triple Cherries, 1 Necro Gardena, triple Twin Twister, triple Evenly, 2 Impermanence, and triple Red Reboot. This is some fucking spicy ass side decking here. If you can dump this in the graveyard and use this to negate an attack and prevent yourself from getting OTK'd, that seems cool. Also, you can be able to search this off of Isolde, because he's a warrior. It's pretty fucking funny. Outside of that, the side deck's very geared towards the mirror match, I feel like. Not letting your opponent physically play the game or opting to go second, playing the Gouki mirror seems like the best thing, but this build definitely feels like it's a much stronger deck going first. Also, deploying Shadow Mist against your opponent should pretty much disrupt their strategy, on top of you extra linking them the fuck out of the game. So, I mean, pick your poison. Literally, Goukis can evidently do anything now. I thought your more standard build, or whatever the going second build was, seemed like a much better choice. Now, fuck it. We can go all in and go first with this deck, because that's just what this shit does. So, that concludes the ARG results I'm going to post. Metagame's looking a lot more statically interesting. Sky Strikers come out this weekend, so we're going to have to wait and see where things shape up. But that's all I got, guys. What a fucking fantastic day, is it not? Go have fun, go help yourself, and get lots of sun, unlike my pale white ass. Alright, guys, do Serenos. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.